Every single person in this room is still the same person that they were when they were a child. Two things have changed. You've gotten older and you've learned things. People like to say, when I was a kid, as if you're a different person. But you're the same exact being that you were when you were a kid. And when you're a kid, you have an amazing sense of imagination and wonder. You can make a cardboard box into a castle. You have monsters that live under your bed. And then as we get older, I'm sure you're all well aware, you get stuck in routines where you wake up, go to school or work, come home, eat dinner, fall asleep, wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, fall asleep, get up, go to work, come home. And then maybe on the weekends, hey, let's have a drink. And then you go back Monday morning, get up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, fall asleep. How many of you, when you get in the shower, you have a routine that you do and you wash your body in the same order, and you could do it with your brain removed, and you wash in that order? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Right, you have your routine. How many of you have been driving somewhere, maybe a route that you take all the time, and when you get there, you pull up, you put it in park, and you snap out of something, and you wake up and don't remember a damn thing about that drive at all whatsoever? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. You see? If you ever wondered if you could be hypnotized and you've had that experience, the answer is yes, you can be hypnotized. Because in that moment, you hypnotized yourself. And I always hear people say the same thing over and over. They say, where did the years go? Where did the years go? That just seems like yesterday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out where those years go. They go in those moments when you flub your way through life and just do the action. And you don't live with excitement, and you don't use your imagination, and you don't live with a sense of magic in your mind. Don't go through life hypnotized. Use the sense of wonder you had when you were a kid. Do something every day that scares the hell out of you. Because if you do that, you'll be living a life filled with magic. You'll have new experiences. I want to show you something. If we could bring up the slides. We like to compartmentalize our childhood, like I said, into a box and say, when I was a kid. Each and every one of us can go back in our minds and picture photos of ourselves. Maybe they're in an old dusty box. Well, this is a picture of me. That's right, ladies, that's the proper response. I don't know what happened. But even younger, here's me. And notice I said me, not me as a kid. Right here, this is me. You may recognize me from the movie Children of the Corn. But anyway, this is me. Two things have changed since then. I've gotten older, obviously. Facial hair is growing. I've learned a lot. But I'm the same person. So what I'll ask you to do right now is take a moment, and I'll do it with you. I want you to close your eyes for a few seconds. Don't worry, I won't steal your cell phone. Picture yourself as a child at any age. Maybe recall a photograph. Picture yourself. You're still the same person. Slowly open your eyes. Two things have changed since then. You've gotten older and you've learned things. Well, right now, I'm going to help you recapture that sense of wonder, but I need your help. We're going to do a little experiment. I have a glass of, what am I drinking? Pepsi. Raise your hand if you can see what's left of the Pepsi. Yeah? Excellent. Watch closely. Who saw me consume it? That's reality. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we use imagination. I forget when I cracked this open, at some point during the show. I guess it doesn't really matter when. But who saw me drinking the can of Coke, or Pepsi, sorry, during the show? Who saw that? Yeah, obviously, it's reality. and I'll hold it up to a camera right here. If you can, get a nice shot of that. Who can see that the can is crushed? Raise your hands. Keep it up if you can see the hole in the can. Obviously. Now, ladies and gentlemen, watch closely. I want you to stare at the dents in this can. You can watch the screen if you're in a good seat to see. And I want you to imagine like a child, and imagine you can remove the dents out of the can. I want you to imagine and believe like you did when you were a kid. Believe we can take the dents out of the can. Imagine that every time my finger goes around this can, that we can go 1 minute back in time. Just believe. Start with the fact that the can is crushed and take the dents out. Just imagine the dents will slowly come out of the can. Who can see that the dents are coming out of the can, yeah? Now we still have a hole right here in the black and white dress. I want you to imagine that I can grab the hole and throw it to you. But I want you to believe that you can actually catch the hole. You ready? Chew up the hole, swallow it, and out loud say, the hole is gone. The hole is gone. Now, if you believe something strongly enough, it turns into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, that can is resealed. Could you do me a favor, sir? Could you just join me on the stairs here? I'd like you to tap on that and verify that it's indeed resealed, yes? Yep. Excellent. You can grab a seat. Now I want you to refill the can with your mind. There's nothing in there yet. In fact, I can already feel it getting heavier. I can feel it. Listen, listen, listen. There's some in there. Keep filling it. Go. Believe. That's completely filled. Now make it cold. Why not? Young lady, could you join me right here on the stairs? I'd like you to feel this and tell me, can you feel it getting colder and colder? It's getting cold, is it not? Yes? Yeah. Be careful on your way down. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing for you to remember this evening, and that is imagination is extremely powerful. Cheers. And that's the end of my segment. You caught the hole, so you can have the rest. How about that? A Pepsi for the young lady. And ladies and gentlemen, you were a treat. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you. You guys are great, really. Thank you so much. This is a treat. Thank you. Thank you.